This boy actually killed his own mother with his own hands, then collected every drop of blood from her body, and stored it in a bucket. After finishing he went to take a pleasant bath, but the next day, his mother came back to life as if nothing had happened. The boy deliberately put on a pitiful appearance, hiding behind the nanny. In reality he was an immortal demon. 800 years ago the boy and his birth mother were starving to death. The boy pulled out a piece of mermaid flesh. He'd heard that eating mermaid flesh would grant eternal life, so he took a bite first, then gave the rest to his mother. But after eating it his mother turned into a monster. After that the boy wandered alone for 100 years. Occasionally kind people would take him in, but whenever war or plague struck everyone around him would die, so he came up with a terrible idea. In the ruins of war a woman survived. Her husband and child had been killed in a bombing. She wanted to just die in despair. That's when the boy appeared. He handed the woman a piece of mermaid flesh. Without thinking the woman ate it. Over time the woman came to see him as her own son. Gradually the woman realized that no matter how many years passed, the boy never grew up. Even her own body would heal instantly after being injured. She began to feel afraid.
一体何なの？
That's when the boy told her the truth. He'd eaten mermaid flesh and what he gave her was also mermaid flesh. Later they would move every 5 years after living in one place. The woman once resolved to strangle the boy, but the boy would come back to life the next day. Later the woman escaped from him, married someone else and lived a normal life, but an accidental explosion took her husband's life. The woman knew in her heart that the boy had done all this. She could never escape his control. 50 years later the boy met Yoda and Nana on a train, who had also eaten mermaid flesh. He put on an innocent act saying he was looking for his mother. That day the nanny Sita took the boy out shopping, and ran into Yoda and Nana again. After Sita left with the boy, the shopkeeper told Yoda rumors about this family, saying 2 years ago the woman and her husband had an accident on a yacht. Her husband died on the spot. The woman suffered severe burns all over her body, but in the end she not only survived but completely recovered. The shopkeeper's words made Yoda suspicious. Recently the woman's injuries weren't healing, meaning the power of the mermaid flesh was gradually fading. She frantically lunged at the boy with a knife, demanding to know where he hid the mermaid flesh. Sita rushed forward to stop her. The boy tried to escape, but the woman grabbed him back, and stabbed down without hesitation. Unexpectedly the blade struck Yoda's hand. Yoda wanted to find out what was really going on. Sita bandaged Yoda's wound. Sita planned to call the police, but the boy stopped her saying he didn't want his mother arrested. On the way back, Yoda thought he had to do something for that child. Sita was about to get married. That evening she came to the boy's house to resign to the woman. The boy overheard this. He hurried back to his room. Sita also wanted to say goodbye to him. The boy didn't want Sita to leave. He wanted Sita to become like him, so he pulled out a piece of mermaid flesh and told Sita to eat it. Sita looked at the boy's pitiful eyes, and without thinking took the mermaid flesh and ate it. At that moment Yoda and Nana were right outside the door. Suddenly the house's glass shattered. They rushed up to check the situation, but saw the injured woman, and a half-mermaid that had failed to transform. Yoda grabbed hold of the half-mermaid. Nana quickly ran downstairs to find a weapon. When she returned she stabbed the blade into the half-mermaid's waist, but got scratched by the half-mermaid's counterattack. Yoda told her to take the boy and leave first. The woman covered in wounds lunged forward and bit the boy. In the end Nana escaped with the boy. Once they reached safety Nana put the boy down. The boy looked at Nana and formed a new plan. Meanwhile Yoda was still fighting the half-mermaid in the house. Finally Yoda drove a blade through the half-mermaid's head.